Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique. Can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And Merry Christmas! It's not Christmas. I promised you a Christmas video though, right? Can you even see this thing in there? Put it on the Happy Holidays, Kwanzaa. I missed all that too. So, well, I guess you can see in the title how I feel right now. And no, it's not April Fool's. It's not like there's an April Fool's attire either. I guess this is the April Fool's attire for some of you, right? But no, look, we're going to talk a couple things. Happy New Year, first of all. I didn't think to get a Happy New Year hat. But we made we did. We made it. As I'm coughing as if I wasn't going to make it. What a challenging year last year was, and hopefully we can get back on track with things this year. That being said, you may have seen the announcement video I put on both my Facebook and on this channel. I'm making things go as fast as I can, so rambling aside, Pokemon Go is here in 2020, and I didn't want to necessarily make this video, but I felt I had to. You know, there's a lot of negativity already out there on things, and you know, my attitude is if you don't like something, well, you don't do it. But there's a difference between not liking something and, you know, not doing it and then critiquing something. So if you're watching this doesn't mean I hate Pokemon Go or Pokemon or anything. Matter of fact, you know, I like Pokemon so much I got these DVDs here, right? No. What's important is while we have the opportunity to continue enjoying this game, let's be mindful that it's just a game, okay? And as a game, it should be fun. Right now, it's not really fun for me, if I'm being honest, okay? Why is it not fun for me? Well, you may have seen my tone in some of the other videos, last few videos, and you would think, well, you know, he's going through a lot, so maybe that's why. That could be part of it, but let's just break it down, okay? Go beyond. Oh, I was excited for that. I don't think anybody was more excited for me, or more excited than me, or for me, for more Pokemon Go levels. Reached level 40 for a while, and maybe the people who were more excited about it were the people who were, you know, way beyond level 40, you know, leveled up maybe 4 or 5 times. Yeah, some people are out there like that, where they leveled up 4 or 5 times in Pokemon Go. They did level 40 4 or 5 times, right? I wasn't there, but I had been level 40 and probably done it maybe 2 times, 3 times. I don't really remember. But, you know, the push was to get everybody to level 40 if you hadn't been. And I'm like, well, who's not level 40 yet? Yeah, there's a big market of people who are still playing, and I'm sure Niantic does their research, and they can see, oh, there's a huge group here, you know, and if they all can get to 40, we'll, you know, justify releasing the next levels. They even went as far as saying, hey, double XP. Wow, that's awesome, because for those of us who are trying to get to the levels after 40, that helps you get to where you're going. Excuse me. I just ate, by the way. So, what's there to complain about, other yellow hat guy? It's this. It's when you look at some of these tasks, man, it's almost as if they, and it's not even almost, it's 40 levels, and they crammed another 40, which is what it should have been, into 10 levels. And, you know, they promised you, hey, it won't be just XP. You've got to do research and different tasks and whatever. And that's all cool, but it all feels like it's just shoehorned in there. It all feels like some of that stuff should have been spaced out. I got to do 4 tasks that I may not even enjoy doing, which is fine. But all 4 of those, like 2 of those per level is what it should have been. Should have been like 2 of those things, and oh, you're 41 with the XP. 42, you need this much XP, and then 2 more, and so on and so on and so on, until you got to maybe level 80, level 60. I mean, 10 levels, yeah, it's going to take you a while to get there, but it really doesn't feel... So I'm level 44, almost 45. Had I had the XP, you could say, well, maybe you wouldn't be complaining if you had the XP. Just get out there and do the task. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and they've got me chasing after Go Rocket and Team Rocket guys. Seriously? Now, yeah, I don't have to do it, but I want to do it. I desire to go beyond. I desire to be the next level, just like a lot of you watching. So, I don't know. That's me ranting. But I think if they could do it over again with more time, they would have spaced it out more. I don't know if the plan from the get-go was to just do 10 levels. But it seems like if it was a big misstep to do that. So much more potential to do more. It could have been more enjoyable in little doses. This is a pick up as you go. And now it's turning into like a hardcore World of Warcraft. Like you've got to be chained to this thing. You can never turn the game off, which means you can never escape from your phone. And no, I don't have all the XP because I chose to take it in doses. The quick way to burn yourself out of something is to keep going hard. There are a lot of guys who I used to play this game with, and we would drive all over the city looking for Pokemon, going to different cities, trying to race the clock to get to a Pokemon before it despawns. They don't even play anymore because they were level 40, like, you know, months before you should have even been level 30 if you played at a, you know, reasonable pace. But I want to be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real, you know the song, right? That was what it was, you know, in a lot of our heads as far as Pokemon goes. But the game, Pokemon Go, was not there yet. So now I guess it's caught up. And I've gotten used to the old way of just casually playing and catching Pokemon and enjoying having a variety of different Pokemon. Now it's like everything is specific. 43 of this, 400 of this. It's just, wow. All right. That's not bad like when it's special events, but you've got to do this for every level now. Walk this EV, evolve these EVs. I mean, I don't know. I'm debating on putting this video out, but I'm going to put it out because it's all how I really feel. And I'm hoping that maybe for the next go around, somebody considers this over at Niantic and says, you know, maybe that was too much in a very bad time in history. It's not their fault. This is not me yelling at them. This is just me saying, maybe in your head this was going to play out a lot better for people, you know, or, you know, hey, you should just be thankful that you've got more stuff, right? I get it, but it's not fun. It's just not. Now, are you having fun? Let me know. Maybe you are. Some of you probably are. If you're steamrolling through these levels, it's probably fun for you. But for me, it's not. It's not been an enjoyable experience. It's more like chores. So it went from just casually catching Pokemon that I wanted better IVs and better stats to, oh, now I've got to hold on to the garbage Pokemon because I won't be able to get to the next step if I don't save those. Therefore, buying and giving you more money for backspace if I don't tactfully, you know, strategically save these things and transfer them when it's convenient for the research. That stuff would just drive you, it's just irritating. It really is. It is so irritating that I'm not fully into this video, to be honest. But I'm going to stop there. I would like to be more positive about the game and maybe share what they're doing now, right? Because what I'm trying to get at is boring may not be the word. I mean, I just said it's not fun, but I don't hate the game. I don't think I'm ready yet to stop playing. Just maybe not play as much, but when I don't play as much, I feel like I'm missing out. Here's a good example of what I mean, right? I already complained about the research task, okay? But let's just say I wasn't interested in leveling up to the other levels. What is out there for me to do to hold my interest? I don't really care about the Kanto Pokemon. There's a couple of them, obviously, that I don't have because they haven't been released that could be shiny, and I would love to have those. And yes, I still pay the $12 to join the rest of you who are going to do it and to taking part into this. But outside of having those shinies, or the opportunity, I should say, to get those shinies, meh. Kyurem, meh. Ho-Ho, eh. Don't care about any of those. I don't understand why they released a few of the Gen 5s, or, excuse me, Gen 6. That's what we're on now, Gen 6. See how long it's been? I've been on vacation. And didn't give you a corresponding legendary. I get it. You're looking at the new guys who may not have had Kyurem, or maybe you want to farm more Kyurem candy to get your best one. But you brought back Ho-Oh for like the 7th time or whatever it is. That's not necessary. Not necessary. So you figure I'm just going to waste raid passes on that? I thought you guys were trying to get people to get back out again. Where's a new legendary? Where's something I haven't seen before? I'm just not motivated. So, for those of you asking, no, I'm not going to quit playing Pokemon Go. You just may not see as many videos, which might be a relief for some. I don't know. Take it how you want. I will keep showing these news videos as it presents itself. And if there's stuff that's new, I'm going to continue to do that. But the playthroughs, it's just until there's something new, and hopefully that's soon. Don't expect a whole lot. Machop Community Day, I've got a shiny Machop, so I'm not really interested in getting more of them. These things just take up backspace, and then you're pigeonholed into the time and effort that you spent getting the shinies. It means nothing because you got to give them away. You want to send them Pokemon home? Oh, it's going to cost you. You can only send a couple shinies per day, per week, per month. And heaven forbid you're not already getting the cloud storage for the Pokemon home. Because if you're not, then forget what I said earlier. You probably don't have enough room to even send stuff over. You're deleting all these things. I just feel like this playing Pokemon Go. And that's my time and effort. I've already resigned to spending the money, but you add both of those together, it's like, whoa, let me slow down, because money doesn't grow on trees. And I'm also burning out as I continue this race that really doesn't mean anything. So for a while, I've kept the game fun for myself, and others have too. But Niantic, you've kept your foot on the gas with all these updates and different things. So let's see what you have in store for 2020. Oh wait, what's this? Right here, I'm on their website, and they've got a go live news thing. Here it is. This was actually a couple days ago. I'm just now seeing it. Ring in 2021 with Pokemon Go's January events. Now, they did give you this Slowpoke, and I was like, yo, why does he have the glasses for 2020? Aren't we trying to forget that? It wasn't until I evolved him and realized, oh, the joke is they're so slow, I guess, that the evolution is 2021. He's got those glasses. You've got the Pikachu that can now evolve with the hat on. Okay. Still more backspace that's wasted, more storage, more Pokemon space. That's just wasted, just collecting these things that you can't transfer in other games, and they're just, I don't know, you save them for somebody else who plays later, who maybe a year from now they get their own. You don't have to get these things though, right? So I'm ignoring a lot of these Pikachus and Slowpokes now. I got the one, and that's still not great IVs anyway, so I guess you keep getting them till you get a good one. That's how it's always been, though, right? So let's actually read what it says. Trainers, it's almost time to leave 2020 behind us and head towards the new year. 2021 is just around the corner. Well, we're actually here, right? Right? Or just pretend we're not. We've got lots in store, so buckle up for Pokemon Go's January events. January Research Breakthrough Encounter. From Friday, January 1st at 1 p.m. to Monday, February 1st, 2021 at 1, you'll encounter Chansey. So I did encounter one of those. That was pretty cool, but, you know, I've got a few Chanseys by now. I finally got a shiny Chansey last year at some point, so okay. Featured Pokemon and 5-star raids. Ho-Ho is here until January 5th. Don't care. Shiny Ho-Oh, okay, whatever. Then Genesect, holding a burn drive, will appear in raids from Tuesday, January 5th to Tuesday, January 12th. I spent like $30 on a Genesect, and I got the shiny. This doesn't say you'll get a shiny, so it sounds like it's not guaranteed, but even if it was, don't care. This is nothing new. Heatran will be appearing. All right, I don't have a shiny of that. That'll be appearing from Tuesday, January 12th, 2021 to Tuesday, January 19th. But to be honest, even though I can get the shiny, that's nothing new. I don't really care about that. Oh, but they doubled down even more. A more backhanded slap in the face here. Kyogre and Groudon will be appearing from Tuesday, January 19th to Tuesday, January 26th. And they've rotated those two around just as much, if not as just as much as the legendary birds, the 3. That's your whole month right there. And part of me is like, all right, so some of those are Kanto Pokemon. Oh, no, they're not. They're not Kanto. But it would make sense if they were, right? They're actually not Kanto. They've just appeared so much that, you know, I'm like, oh, maybe they could be. So you give Machop, who people have for Community Day, and it's another opportunity to maybe get them if you don't have it, followed by a Kanto where all the Pokemon can be shiny, all in 1 month. Then nothing new. Yeah, Bleacher Report. Don't need those alerts. Nothing new the rest of the month in terms of like Gen 5 Pokemon or legendaries. That's not to say that they won't, but right here starting off, you give all the details out like this, none of this makes me want to play the game. If I were to have taken a break during the holidays and say, yeah, I'm looking forward to more Pokemon Go 2021. Can't wait to see what's next. And then you give me this. You just recycled stuff. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the anniversary of Pokemon. It's like another year. I think it's like year 25 or 30. I think it's 25. All right. So that's why a lot of this stuff is supposed to be special and super important. But, I mean, I just can't commit to putting any more money into the game unless it's for something that I absolutely want, all right? And you could argue, hey, well, you didn't have to do that to begin with, but you feel obligated to. And maybe that's more of a me problem than an Niantic problem, but it's still mundane to keep rehashing the same stuff so close to each other. Like Kyogre and Groudon feel like an annual thing almost. And there's so many other Pokemon that we haven't seen come back as often. Like Lugia just came back. So I guess they're like, oh, we'll bring out Oh. It's just really ridiculous. So those are there. Let's continue. In the Megas, you're going to have Mega Charizard Y Mega Blastoise, excuse me, and Mega Bombasnow, they'll also be appearing. Okay. But Charizard Y will be more powerful, and that's going to start, well, tomorrow for me by the time this video goes up. But January 5th is when it's going to start. Alright, so Blastoise is also going to be a prime pick, it says, to be used for whatever reason, I guess, because you're going to have some of these fire. I guess for the Ho-Oh and everything. Alright. Venusaur and Houndoom will also be appearing beginning on January 19th, with Houndoom being more powerful at the end, all the way to February 8th. So they're basically saying this is everything that we're going to do until February when we do this Kanto thing. And the Kanto thing is going to have it to where, you know, you get all the 151 in a day or whatever. And we'll go more over that. We'll go over that more as it gets closer, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Can you get all 150 Pokemon in a day? If you can, well, you'll be blessed with an opportunity. More likely a guarantee to get this shiny Mew, which, you know, that would complete the whole dex there. You'd have all of everything shiny, and a lot of you are going to be transferring some of your older Pokemons for these shiny versions, right? If you don't already have them. Cool, whatever. What it does is, it says, with the success of this event, assuming it's successful, and I'm sure it will be, for $12, in the future, don't be surprised, the Johto, hey, the rest of those shinies, they're going to do something similar. And, you know, it's easy money for them. It's easy. I'm not mad at them for that. It would be nicer if, you know, other than Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Snorlax, we had some of these other ones sooner, but whatever. They got to justify the $12, $13 some way, somehow. I feel sorry for some of you guys where, you know, your currency, it costs a whole lot more. I empathize with you. But look, there's more. Spotlight Hour. This is a longer video than I wanted it to be. But here it is. Spotlight Hour. January 5th, you got Lollipop, and that's going to be double Stardust. The 12th, you'll have Drifloon, double XP. January 19th, you'll have Shroomish, and you'll get double Candy. And then on the 26th, you'll have Phanpy, and you'll have double Transfer Candy. So it doesn't say that any of those can be shiny. You know, Drifloon can and Lollipop can. Shroomish and Phanpy, I don't think they can, but you know, I'm not interested in any of those. I guess I'll be there for the double XP on the 12th, and maybe for the Stardust for the Lollipop, but I was looking for Lollipop for quite a while, and I think somebody traded me one. I can't remember how that worked out, but you know, maybe I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure I do. If I don't, I know somebody who can get me one. So I'm not holding my breath for that event, is what I'm trying to tell you, for that Spotlight Hour. So celebrate our New Year's themed event. Okay, so that's what I already told you, so I'm not going to read all that. We've already seen it too. I'm sure you've already seen it by now. Here's what I wanted to point out, because they're telling you stay tuned for more details this week on the Unova celebration, which begins Tuesday, January 5th at 10 a.m. Well, that would be tomorrow, but some people already got it. They've already got the Unova. In the Today section, there's supposed to be something that shows that. And we're going to check that out as soon as I click off of this to see if it's there. But before we do that, there's collection challenges coming soon. So this is somewhat exciting. Okay, so this I might be interested in this. Whether you're new to Pokemon Go or a seasoned trainer, collection challenges provide a handy guide to catching Pokemon featured during certain events. Look out for the launch of collection challenges earlier in January 21. Or early in January 21. Alright, and then they warn you about your surroundings, all that guideline stuff. So the Unova one is pretty much one of these collections, right? So there it is. So let's close out of that, and we are going to go into Pokemon Go. Let's see here. So as we're in Pokemon Go, let's go in the Today tab. It's got New Year's. I said New Year's. Oh, it is New Year's. But it's New Year, but this is New Year's. And this actually ends in 4 hours. So, nothing that I was interested in there. Double Hatch Candy, double Star. The XP is over, so that's kind of extra bummer for me. The celebration, the season, you know, with Jesse and James, they've got 55 days on that. Okay. But other than that, yeah, I've got one Pokemon in the gym. Good luck finding where it's at. I've showed you enough already on my phone. But here's where I'm making way into this level 43 challenge, and it's more of this 43 evolve 43 Pokemon, transfer 430 Pokemon. So I'm going to stop the recording there and probably wrap up this video, but let me know where you're at, because some of you have been asking as well, you know, hey, some of us are 47. How do we get that 46 bucks? Well, you may not have watched the video, so I'm going to say it one more time here. In the video I made for that contest, I said, hey, you've got to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel, and you've got to be on the Facebook page for Pokemon Go High Point. You're on both those things, and it's easy. All you got to do then is on either one of those, show me a picture of you with your level. And then if you've got PayPal, I can inbox you, and you'll have that 46 bucks. Simple as that. So probably the last time I'll repeat it, so hopefully you watch this video, and you don't have to live in High Point to win this. We just had somebody win that lives in Illinois, won one of the gifts that I gave out, and someone else, you know, they post a lot on the page. They're the most active member on the Facebook page. They got something for December's Community Day. So I implore you to keep having fun despite me getting my grievances out there, but it just needed to be said. I don't want to be one of these YouTubers or one of these entertainers, if you will, that just act like everything's great all the time and that everything's fun and just, you know, oh, we're just thankful that you did something. Yes, I'm thankful, but there's a Japanese word, and I'm going to try to see if I can pronounce it correctly. And it's pretty much giving you the plot of like good game design. And I can't find that word here on my screen, so bear with me. But if I could pronounce it to you, I gladly will. So I cannot find it out, actually. So that's sad. Oh, here it is. Kosho Tenketsu. That's pretty much the hero's journey. And it basically start out with, you know, a goal, you know, growth, plot twist, and then the ending. The ending is, hey, things go back to how they should be, and you've learned something, and you're more you're stronger than you were, and you're on to the next thing. Pokemon Go has not really followed that, if we're being honest. It never did. But we've held on to the nostalgia of these games and these anime and everything to feel that way. It's a social experiment that's been very successful, and it's one of the most successful video games of all time, if you can consider it a video game. And I think you can, considering how it is now, not necessarily how it started. But to keep people going, you can't get in the way of yourself. We've endured lots of droughts with different news and updates and things like that, but to burn the flame out even more is to just give us so much more of the same at an exponential pace, and it doesn't feel like, you know, it pays off. We already know it's a game and it may not mean anything. It can't take these Pokemon to the grave, but the memories, the experiences I have with the people that I'm able to do all this stuff with is why it's fun. And bombarding these little missions, it's a good way to make it bad. So that said, let's hope the rest of 2021 is great and that I'm stimulated to continue playing, and I will see you in the next video. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out. Captain Sensation!